All right, Mars Radio, I Be the Curse, 95.5. Welcome back. We have a special guest artist out of the 209, currently in the Pacific Northwest. Artist, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's good? What's good? I am King Delane. A lot of you know me. For those who don't know me, you're gonna get to know me real soon.
Awesome, awesome. And King Delane, go ahead and let people know where you're from.
Uh, I was in the 209 for most of my life. Like you said, currently in the Pacific Northwest, out here in Oregon. But yeah, most of my life was in Modesto, Merced, Turlock, all through that area.
Okay, so King Delane, if you had to say the type of style that you are as an artist, would you say you're more of like a Jay Stalin, more of like a Moray, more of Mo3? What type of artist would you say you are similar to? Not that you're copying them, but what kind of style do you have?
Well, man, to be honest, yeah, I get a lot of comparisons. I've been compared to like Burner, E40, Paul Wall, which are all completely different type of artists. So just, my music in general is, one track to the next. There's nothing that you're going to hear that, oh, that sounds the same. That sounds the same. So when you hear me, you're going to get a different message or a different vibe from each song. So I couldn't pinpoint it to one artist. But me personally, if I'm going to compare myself to another artist, I would take it back to the 90s. I have a very 90s vibe to me. So I'm like a cross between like Bone Thugs and Tupac, really. If I had to put perspective on it.
Of course, Tupac is probably the greatest artist of all time to compare yourself to. If you're gonna call yourself great, I feel like I'm like Tupac. So I mean, I definitely,
right.
I feel you on that one. Definitely, you don't want to be like I'm like a Vanilla Ice slash whoopty woo. All right, cool. So tell us a little bit about what you've been working on lately. What kind of videos or shows you got going on recently?
Oh man, okay, so I just dropped a few new singles, back to back. I dropped my second song with Nef the Pharaoh. That's doing really good numbers. I dropped one with my guy Def Divine, and we linked up and we did a track with Lazy Bone from Both Thugs and Harmony. And then I just dropped one last week with Clyde Carson. Very smooth track, man. It's hot right now.
And that's the one that you're gonna play for us a little bit later, right?
That's the one, man. Yeah, that's the one. Right now, it's on the radio in about 7 states right now. So it's doing good. It's doing well. Also, I got tours coming up. I'm gonna be touring April 2nd. I'm starting off in Portland. I'm gonna be touring with Stevie Stone, and we're gonna end our last 2 stops are San Francisco and LA. We hitting the whole nation. Then I get off tour and go back on tour again with Twisted Insane, and we start in Portland and end all the way out in Cleveland, Ohio. So I got a lot of big moves going on, and
sound kind of lazy, bro. Like you're not really doing much, man.
Yeah, and I got an album dropping on April 1st, man.
Congratulations
April
on the
1st,
success,
yeah.
man. It sounds like you're working real hard, bro. I'm sure you deserve everything.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. So, what are the social media outlets that people can go ahead and find you on? Let them know how they can find you online.
Okay, so Instagram, official King Delane. You pull me up, you're gonna find me there. Same thing, same handle on Facebook, official King Delane. Both my artist pages, they're linked. So if you don't have one or the other, you're not gonna miss out on anything. Any of my live videos you'll see on there. Any videos that I have, I just dropped a new video called Talk About It. In any type of event that I'm doing is gonna be posted on there. My tour, all my shows that I got going on. Any of the artists I work with. I just did a track with Millie's actually that's going to come up on a future project. So I'm working with a lot of other artists, and y'all see that on the social media.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like you got a good resume of what you've been doing. And as far as the future, besides these tours, who would you like to get in the studio with if you can knock a couple names off your wish list?
Man, right now, for the past probably 5-6 years, my favorite artist is Rex Life Raj, actually. And I would actually love to get him on the track, man, in the studio with him.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, King Delane, we want to say thank you over here at Mars Radio for sliding through. And do us a favor, introduce your new record to the whole 209 and let them know where you at, who you rocking with, and the name of the joint.
Yeah. This is Keep It Player by myself, King Delane, featuring Clyde Carson. Man, go run it up. You know what to do. 209-541. Let's go.
All right, you heard it there. King Delane, Clyde Carson, Keep It Player. You tuned into Mars Radio. Let's go.